This is Reider with Hatteras Island Surf Shop, here going over the FreeWing Airush Starboard Go wing. I just got in from a pretty epic session actually on this 5.5 right here, and yeah, this wing is super fun. It's got a really curved outline. It's kind of done as their, I guess, more like intro, like beginner intermediate wing, I guess they're marketing it as. It's a little bit less expensive than the FreeWing. The main kind of outline features of it is it doesn't have as wide a wingtips, so the wingtips don't catch as much, which is super nice, especially on like the 5.5, because I was getting, it's a pretty big wing. You're getting close to the water when you're doing your jibes and whatnot and swishing it. You don't hit as much, and then also when you're water starting and trying to get on foil, the wingtips don't catch as much, so that's super nice. But I've used this wing a couple times, and the other thing that I really like about it is it's super predictable and solid. Like, I used the 3.5 when it was really, really windy, and it never felt like it was backwinding or felt weird at all, which I've definitely felt before when I'm like super overpowered on some wings and you're going really upwind, you feel it start to backwind and feel kind of unstable. With the Go, I've never felt that. So I think that feeling of like nice predictable pull is what makes it like a really fun wing. And yeah, it definitely has a really deep center pocket here. And that's where the power comes from, since they pulled the length out of the wingtips, right? Basically the depth gives it more power. And that's super nice, and it gives you this nice consistent pull forward. The one thing that I did notice too is it doesn't want to go upwind quite as much as like the FreeWing, like, because it's lower aspect basically. But for that same reason, this wing has a really good high end. So when you're overpowered on it, it still feels really good. No matter how hard you push it, it doesn't feel like it's backwinding. It doesn't feel like unstable or out of control. And yeah, so the 5.5 felt really good, but the 3.5 actually I think is my like favorite one, just because I've used it when it was like super windy and it felt super control and nice and steady. And then yeah, we got the handles here. It has kind of like, I don't know, mid-level firmness handles. People go really in depth with handles. They're a little softer. We have two longer handles and then the front one, which is smaller. That was pretty nice. The front one was kind of in a nice spot. It's got these T-handles on the side, which is nice for carrying it. The other thing that's quite nice with this wing is we got a separate inflate on the strut and the main, so you can have different pressures on both, and it also dumps the air pretty quickly out of it. Comes with windows or without windows. We mostly have the ones without windows, but yeah, this is a dope wing. Comes in 6.5, 5.5, 4.5, 3.5, 2.5. And once we used the 3.5 and we realized how much we liked it, we basically pulled the 4.5 and the 5.5 out for our wing school here at Hatteras Island Surf Shop. And yeah, so now it's one of the favorite wings we got here that we use a lot of. And yeah, come on by and give it a demo. If you know. How was your FreeWing session? Your FreeWing Go 5.5 meter session?
It was good. There was not a whole lot of wind on the outside, but it has good lift, and it got me up and got me going on the foil pretty easily.
You were going.
Mm-hmm.
You were going.
I was going.
Wow, that's
Go
great.
wing.
Any other things you like or dislike about the wing? Give me your. People always want to comment on handles. That's a really easy one. It's like foot straps on a twin tip. If you want to make a comment on something, you can be like,
so I like.
Oh, I like the hand. I don't like the handles. I like the handles.
I like the V handle. The handles seem to be in the right spot. I uphaul, so it's handy to have an extra handle here
to grab onto. How about the power of the wing? Felt like it had good power for 5.5 or what?
Yes, it seemed like it had good power for a 5.5.
Forward pull.
Good.
Good. How about wingtips hitting? Did you have any wingtip hitting issues?
I did not have wingtips hitting issues.
Oh, that's pretty good. Pretty good.
Because it's so tucked up, it doesn't seem like that would happen very often.
Wow, it's almost like a design feature.
Almost a design feature.
Wow, that's fascinating, folks. Well, I'm glad you had a great session on the FreeWing Go, and Michael could document it with his drone footage.
There we go.
I appreciate you taking your time as CEO of Hatteras Island Surf Shop. Would you like to sign off for today?